Welcome back, everyone. Just an hour ago, ByBit was hacked for a massive $1.4 billion of Ethereum. The details are still coming out. We're still figuring this out piece by piece, but I wanted to go live to kind of quell or calm you down, get you in the right mindset, give you the information of what you need to know today about this hack. We're going to go over what is public. We're going to try to take a look at some of these wallets, what's going on, what the attackers are likely doing, what ByBit's likely doing, what's going on their side, and most importantly, what you should do today. So first things first, guys, take a deep breath. This is not the end of the world. I've got some maybe contrarian thoughts to share about this as always. My first piece of advice today: slow down. Don't rush to do things. You're likely more likely to make a mistake, lose money through some user error. Take a deep breath. I know lots of things probably seem urgent today, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be just fine. So, okay, here we go. We're live. I just want to make sure we're live. Step one. Here is what I suggest everyone do. We're going to go over all the information that ByBit's put out. For now, Ben, their CEO, who I've met in person, said that they are solvent. They have confirmed the hack. They said they're solvent. So the concern of ByBit disappearing today is zero. Well, very, very close to zero. That is not on my mind. I don't think that's a big deal. Are they solvent after 1.4 billion? I think likely they are. However, this is upping the risk here. If you have funds on ByBit, I recommend that you go, maybe right now, leave the tab open. You're going to want to hear the rest of this. But I would recommend log on to ByBit, withdraw your funds for now. I'm not trying to FUD them. I'm not trying to say that they're going to have huge problems or that this is a huge panic event or something. But the kind of unspoken deal that we have with exchanges is that there is an assumed level of risk. And so we keep assets on them proportionate to that assumed level of risk. No matter what happens today with this hack event, ByBit's assumed level of risk has gone up. So I think for now, it is a smart play to simply withdraw the funds. I did this right before the stream. I told you guys in the Discord I was going to do this. I withdrew the little I had on ByBit to my wallets just to be safe. I think it's going to be okay. I know this is a hassle, but it's worth it. The risk has increased, and we're going to find out just by how much over the next few hours. So this is literally breaking news. This happened an hour ago. This is very fresh, very good, very good. What's up, Bad Baptist? Very fresh news, and we don't have all the details yet. So here is what I know and what I have found through basically searching the web. At 10:51, ByBit's official account, as we can see in front of us, reported detecting an unauthorized activity involving one of its ETH cold wallets. I believe in the tweet it says warm wallet, but cold wallet. They described this incident as a sophisticated attack that manipulated a transaction during a transfer from a multi-sig cold wallet to a warm wallet, masking the signing process. This is the earliest official statement by ByBit that I could find today. That kind of implies, maybe I'll have to reread this, that this wasn't a security issue on their side. I kind of doubt that. Some kind of red flags here, and where my mind went immediately is, why does ByBit have $1.4 billion of Ethereum in a single multi-sig wallet? That doesn't really line up with the risk management practices that I would expect from ByBit and that I assumed ByBit used. Where is that line? You know, at what point do you break it down to more wallets? I think that that's arbitrary, and you can make the argument of anything. Is $1 billion too much? Is 100 million too much? Is 50 million too much? Etc. But 1.4 billion seems a little bit odd. Seems a little big to have in a single wallet ByBit. Curious about that. A few minutes later, user 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭, whoever this guy is, I don't know who this is, tweeted. Let me see if I can find this tweet. I had it pulled up. This didn't work. At 10:53, so 2 minutes later. Okay, he's actually updating on this. Cool. And a bunch of other crap. He got a bunch of other crap tweets, referral links and shit. Another 1.4 billion gone, hacked. Okay, it was for ETH and STF. That was not a very insightful post. Why is that even cited? My bad, guys. He's just reiterating. There's nothing of value there. That was like the next most recent tweet about it. 1057 user Sakuran Bond 50. Yeah, these people are just confirming what Ben said. So I think we're going to bypass even looking at them. Watcher Guru posted about it. Explorer. Okay, these are all just people. Thanks Grok, just like giving me what they've already posted. Basically all the important stuff going to be coming from ByBit here. So let's go back to them. Ben will be hosting a live stream. So this is kind of cool. We're going to tune into this for sure during this live stream. Ben will be hosting a live stream to address the ETH incident. This is going to have probably the most information and the most valuable stuff for you guys and for our community out there. I don't know if this has started. I wonder if we're not going to be able to watch it even because, okay, starting in 4 minutes. Awesome. That's actually kind of cool. Let's throw this up here. Ben is certainly going to be speaking English. So you always have to be concerned, like if they're going to be speaking English or what. So we'll be able to understand him. Let's throw this up here. Yep. Perfecto. Will I be able to full screen? No one knows. Nobody knows, but we're going to listen to that. So let's see, where are we? I'm a little razzled because I had to like jump into this. ByBit hack. Okay, it'll also be live on YouTube. So are we. Nice. ByBit hack. Okay, we'll look at the addresses. So we're going to go to Arkham Intelligence. At the moment, it seems the attackers have split the Ethereum into many wallets. So this is like posted and people are kind of like, what does that mean? What's going on here? That is like typical hack behavior. Okay, good. They have a lot of updates. Typical hack behavior here. This is exactly what you would expect the attackers to do. What they're doing now and what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to basically obscure this Ethereum. That means they're going to break it down into many wallets. They're going to attempt to mix some of it, likely, using mixers on Ethereum. They're very likely going to go after liquidity on DeFi protocols. So here's the issue. This Ethereum is dirty. It has been stamped essentially by ByBit. Everyone can see these transactions on the blockchain and they can identify this as the hacked Ethereum. Now, there are going to be some sources who will accept this. I don't know, North Korea, they might buy it or something, right? But in general, other exchanges are not going to touch this Ethereum. If the hackers deposit this to say Coinbase or Binance or wherever, it is immediately going to be flagged and lost by them. So they're going to attack DeFi protocols for liquidity. They're going to try to mix it. This amount is going to be hard to really find liquidity to match without being able to easily use sexes. So one thing we should think about for this hack is that it's going to take time. The impact of this is not going to be immediate or instantaneous. It's going to kind of unfold as the attackers are able to kind of shuck off pieces of this in different directions for different stuff. They're really going to try to make their trail hard to follow, if possible to follow at all, because again, every exchange is going to be basically backing this. They're going to protect ByBit. They're not going to allow people to cash out this tainted Ethereum. Let me see. Looks like they've made a bounty. Great, Arkham. No one cares. Update. Here we go. Here's the address. Let's pop this open. Here's the address. Go to the Ethereum Explorer. We're going to go to the blockchain, baby. Going to the blockchain. Simply taking the ETH address, going to Etherscan, checking it on the blockchain. So we're going to take a look at this ourselves. Balance. 1,300 Ethereum. Let's see. Where was the withdrawal? Damn. Now, I assume a lot of these transactions are going to be Binance themselves after this event. Because look at all these little transactions. Are these transferred in or out? Oh, coming in. So people just sending little pieces. Hopefully they've stopped access to this cold wallet. Let's go back to about an hour ago when it happened. You know, let's do outgoing transactions. This doesn't take forever. Here we go. Outgoing transactions. These wallets you can see here on Etherscan already flagged. This is exactly what I was talking about. ByBit Exploiter 44, ByBit Exploiter 43, 39, 41. Stealing crypto that is not anonymous is lucrative, but it's lucrative if you can get rid of it. It's not the easiest thing. You can see literally all these wallets already flagged. The exploiter moving it to many different wallets here. Let's see the last transaction. ByBit Explorer 3. Man, 2 hours ago? Okay, yeah, 2 hours ago was the last one. Wow. I guess this wallet never had any withdraws until this exploiter. So it definitely was a cold wallet. That checks out. But looks like took it in batches of 10,000 Ethereum. This does make it harder to even like add up right now. Just in my head. Okay, Ben's stream starting up soon. The CEO of Binance going to be joining us. And by that, I mean he's doing a live stream. And we're going to be following it. Let's randomly, as we wait, look at even one of these. I don't know, one of these wallets. Transfer ByBit Explorer. Outgoing. Okay, so they're moving it and letting it sit in those wallets for now. That's okay. So far, 200 million ETH has been sold. So where was this sold? I'm going to guess on some kind of DeFi protocol, right? Or like liquidity pool, something. Largest positions. This is not as straightforward as I would expect here, Mr. Arkham. 3.6 million. Okay, coming soon, cool, not helpful. Let's see what else Arkham has. They are following it really well on YouTube, or not on YouTube, Twitter. ByBit to ByBit hacker out to all these addresses. So I guess one thing to take kind of into consideration is it's not a simple task. That's really something I want to drive home here. It's not like stolen, sold, market tanks, right? Something like that. A lot of people are worried about the price of Ethereum. Here is kind of what I wanted to say. Now, Ethereum has seen some downside from this news. This is basically the candle it happened in. This hasn't been big. This really hasn't impacted Ethereum much. If we zoom out, par for the course, right? We haven't even seen like a break of structure here. Nothing has really happened to the price. So here is my contrarian take that I'm going to give you. While anything can happen, obviously markets are bitches. They're unpredictable. But with the state of the market, with sentiment where it's been over the last 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, etc., in the dumps, prices down near range lows, here's what I think. I think this is the FUD we need. Now, I'm not saying necessarily go long on Ethereum right now, but we tend to see these kind of big, scary events, right? In crypto, and when they happen at range lows, it almost always ends up being the bottom. It doesn't logically make sense, and no, there's no logic there. Oh, $1 billion worth of Ethereum that's going to be sold, like why would price go up? I agree, there's no logic that we would associate typically to that, but this is just how it seems to be. Now, I may be wrong here, and I think we'll probably have confirmation of that by the end of the day. If we see price hold steady at 2,700, likely the damage is contained or really not that significant. If we see it obviously trend down towards 2,100, look out below. I remain skeptical on Ethereum as I have. Let's see the FBTC pair. Looking pretty normal. This isn't what I'd expect. It's counterintuitive to the logic. Like, you would think that the chart would be impacted more. You'd think even just panic selling. I think what this really shows is that a lot of the panic sellers are already out of the market, and that this hack just doesn't have that big of an impact. That's really TBD, you know. Well, TBD, if they mix it and sell it, we'll find out what happens step by step. Where's Ben? Where's this guy? Where's this guy? You're late. Everyone needs you. People are freaking out. They need you. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube. I don't think it's started yet. Just rapid. ByBit was on top of it very quickly. I will give them that. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. YouTube, ByBit. Let's see, ByBit's YouTube. We have more followers than ByBit's YouTube. Only 157 people waiting to watch this on ByBit's YouTube. That's funny. That is interesting. So it's scheduled 12:20. What time is it now? 12:19. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. There we go. Here we are. Nice music. He's going to be sweating bullets today, my friends. Let's pull up the price of Ethereum. Kind of a 𝐶𝐵 moment here, but for Ethereum. We'll pull up the chart. We'll pull up this address to the world. Let's go, Ben. Ben Zhao. And let's go. ByBit is gone.
Hello, everyone. This is Ben from. Hello, everyone. This is Ben from ByBit. I'm the CEO and co-founder of ByBit. Sound check, technical check. Are we live? We all good?
You're live, Ben.
Yes. Hello, everyone. So thank you for tuning in. This is a very difficult time. As all of you are aware, that currently, well, about 2 hours ago, ByBit experienced a hack on our Ethereum code wallet. So again, this is Ben, the CEO of ByBit. I'm here to give a full statement, the update. I'm intending to make this live stream go a bit longer so I can answer all of our community's questions, concerns, and any issues we can address. So first of all, I want to give everyone the overall what happened. It was about 2 hours ago, UTC plus 8 time, 9:30, around 10 o'clock, which I'm actually in Singapore right now, Singapore time, that we were doing a regular cold wallet transfer to our warm wallet. So we typically do this type of transfer every 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, depends on what is the balance that we have in our hot wallet. Whenever the hot wallet is reaching a benchmark that we believe needs to be topped up, we will deploy the cold wallet. ByBit uses 𝐓𝐫𝐽 for our Ethereum related cold wallet as multi-sig, which means we use the 𝐓𝐽 product. I'm not sure if you are aware, it's the 𝐓𝐽.global. For most of us, we all know that this app it's a smart contract level cold wallet multi-sig. So we have multiple signers that signing this transaction, targeting a regular transfer from our cold wallet to the warm wallet. When we saw the transaction, it was business as usual. I can, at least speaking for my part, I was the last signer of this transaction. When this transaction came, it was a normal URL. I double checked. It was the 𝐓𝐽 URL from the official 𝐓𝐽 website. We always use the official website. So that was one of the safety protocols we deployed, is to check. So I checked on that. I click on the link and checked. And then I checked on the UI the destination address to make sure that it is our warm wallet. And we have a procedure to make sure that it is what we saw. So all of that checked out. And the initial transfer that we made was around, I believe, 30,000 ETH. It was not the full amount. So I saw the transaction. I'm the last signer. So I clicked on sign. And I use a ledger as a hardware device for the last signing part. Okay. So after I signed, and I also checked the ledger screen.
He's rambling.
One of the issues with, at least from my experience with the Ethereum related cold wallet transfer, is that it doesn't exactly shows the destination. It shows a lot of code. So it's not, so I checked the code, but I didn't check fully. If normally also the address, the destination address is not inside of that multi-sig signing. So I signed. After signing 30 minutes later, then we got the emergency call that our cold Ethereum wallet is drained. Okay, so this is what happened. I will come back to the story, but I think I understand there's a lot of questions being asked right now. First of all, is we've identified that the hacked and the cold wallet that's being signed is the Ethereum cold wallet under safe wallet. No other cold wallet is affected. Our Bitcoin, which is our major reserve, is not affected, and our Bitcoin reserve does not use the safe
That's good.
mechanism.
That's good.
However, we do have other wallets that's on Ethereum, whether it's USDT or other ERC20 token that also uses safe. For now, we are not touching those wallets. And from what we've seen so far, it's only the one we signed that's being compromised. From currently, what we've understand is that there could be multiple reasons how this happened. But before we go into this detail, I want to say that so the maximum damage that we have witnessed currently so far is the total amount of around 401,000 Ethereum that's been hacked. This is the affected amount. No other amount or no other balances is compromised. ByBit hot wallet is not compromised. ByBit warm wallet is not compromised. Is one of our Ethereum, well, the Ethereum cold wallet, which we rely on safe, that was compromised, which I will get to the what happened.
He hasn't said
what might
anything
happen,
yet. Like,
soon.
Where was
now,
the
before we
vulnerability?
go there, I want to say that currently ByBit is still processing withdrawals. I will give you the latest update. We've experienced massive withdrawals since the last 2 hours. And we currently have about, as of maybe 10 minutes ago, 4,000 withdrawal pending. That's because we need to move liquidity into chains, okay? And also, some of these bigger amounts are undergoing the regular review by risk team and security team. And that's just regular platform process. Whenever a user requests a withdrawal to a destination, some of them we're undergoing these. But I want to rest assure our community that the withdrawal currently is still open. And I believe for majority of our clients, your withdrawal has already been processed. Okay, so that's what's going on now.
You haven't told us anything.
And next is that I think many clients will open up the floor. I'll get to some of the questions.
I wonder who's going to take the questions.
Some of the clients are asking, are my money safe? Yes, I want to guarantee that. ByBit is one-to-one packed, meaning that we do a monthly proof of reserve, audited proof of reserve, meaning that all of the money is in the wallet, meaning that if even today, all of the ByBit client withdraw, we can give your withdrawals. With regard to the packed amount, which is around 400,000 ETH, even the ByBit treasury, we can cover that. So no matter what, we will make sure all of the clients' money are safe. So your money is safe. Our withdrawal is still open. And some of the withdrawals might take a bit of time as we go through the regular checks. But we are aiming at processing all the withdrawals within a few hours. Okay, so I want to rest assured that.
I don't know if he's reading from
it is a sad event, but luckily it's only the Ethereum cold wallet that's compromised. So we are able to cover these with our treasury, if that's the case, worst case scenario. Okay. Okay, so I think a lot of people are asking. Let's see, what are some of the other questions?
It's a really interesting question. He said funds are backed one-to-one.
Yeah, some of the clients
so how can you lose this much money and it not be an issue if it's one-to-one?
Why do I need to wait, right? Again, we've already processed around 70% of the withdrawals, and the peak withdrawal have passed. We are really processing the last bit. That's a typical processing time because we've experienced. We saw almost 100 times increase withdrawal amount than our regular times.
I bet
so we are processing them. Okay. Someone's asking who will cover the loss. we will try our best to chase the fund, and we also rely on your help or our partners' help, and then we will of course seek legal and also police support to recover this fund.
Oh yeah.
But again, worst come to worst, our client's fund is not going to suffer. We will cover it with our company treasuries. Okay. Yeah. So I think these are some of the biggest questions that clients have. If your withdrawals are still on the way or under reviewing, please give us some time. We will get to your withdrawals basically within the hours. Okay, and all of the clients' withdrawals will be processed. Okay, it is an unfortunate event, but we are also seeing that a lot of the clients and our partners from all over the world are reaching out to me and my team, offer help. So thank you so much for all these kind gestures and all your help. And if we need your help, we will reach out for sure. Okay. In terms of the stolen amount, we do need the security team globally, if you can help us to track the ongoing, where the fund are going, where the fund is being flowing, and maybe we can find a way eventually to track them down, or it goes to a centralized exchange that can help us to locate these stolen fund. Okay.
That's the hope.
Yes.
Not a very good hope.
Yeah, some clients asking, will ByBit buy the missing gap of Ethereum to cover these lost? For immediate sake, we are currently reaching out to our partners to give us a bridge loan. So currently we're not buying, and even if we want to buy, it's too big of amount to be moving around.
Clearly.
But we are getting help and support from our partners. We actually already secured almost 80% of the Ethereum that's been stolen as the bridge loan to give us that liquidity, to help us with the liquidity crunch, so we can pass this crucial period. Okay, so we are not buying ETH at the moment. We are relying on a bridge loan from our partners to help us.
It just seems like a weird
so
move.
This is some of the ongoing questions. Okay. Does it matter if you withdraw Bitcoin, USDT, or other tokens other than Ethereum? Oh no, it doesn't matter. Our other tokens are not affected. So even if you withdraw ETH, we are getting a bridge loan to help you to satisfy withdrawal. Rest assured that again, we can cover these stolen amount, and ByBit has always kept 1-to-1 to our clients' asset back to back. So even if we are experiencing a bank run, which we already witnessed in the previous 2 hours, it's not an issue. We have enough tokens to give to the clients for withdrawals. Okay. All right. So yeah. So maybe I go back to the incidents.
What happened? Was it the wallet? Was it the key was compromised?
So
was it
I'm
the
getting
safe
some of the latest
was
updates.
Compromised? Was the multi-sig what was compromised?
Also had a massive increase on our customer support channel. Currently,
of course,
we have 120 people on queue waiting to be served. By the way, all of the ByBit staff is right awake right now. All hands on deck. All of our support, all of our withdrawal, all of our risk team, compliance team, everyone is up and to serve you, to answer any of the questions. And ByBit is here. So if you, and I'm here, I'm online. So if you need to speak to us, you can come to us. Okay. It is a sad event that happened, but we want to make sure that our clients feel safe. And we are here. Okay. Now we have 120 in the queue, but at maximum we had about a few thousand, but now it's been reducing, and we are servicing all of them. Okay.
It's great to know, I guess.
Yeah, correct. Okay. So currently we have about I'm asking the team to give me a
Like we don't know what the vulnerability was.
Update
That's
on the
what I don't
withdrawal.
like.
So as the last update, we have about 3,500 withdrawal requests that's been waiting in the queue, but I think we are clearing them. Okay.
Yeah, like was it the multi-sig? Was it the safe thing
Okay.
they're using? What was it? Just the seed? We don't know. They haven't said.
Yes. So we also see some of the withdrawals have been already approved, but through our hot wallet, there's some network congestions. So again, if you have withdrawal requests, please wait patiently. We'll get to you within a few hours, basically. Okay.
Hold up here for a second, Ben.
On the network also.
I'm going to mute him for just a second, guys. For those of you tuning in, ByBit experiencing a huge, maybe record-breaking Ethereum hack right now. We don't know exactly where the vulnerability was. Were they shitcoining and signing transactions on their cold wallet? I don't think so. But we don't know. We don't know if their key was compromised, if the program or whatever they referring to as safe was compromised, multi-sig, etc., or if this was a vulnerability of Ethereum. I don't think it was. But what we do know is that Ethereum or ByBit claims to be able to cover this loss through their treasury. Seems like a big ask. They're acquiring a bridge loan to repurchase the Ethereum. Here's what I would get at. Relax. Withdraw your assets from ByBit. This is standard protocol. You can put them back on if you want once the storm clears. Price seems pretty neutral to this. It hasn't crashed. Ethereum sitting at 2,600. It just broke its low, but like you zoom out and really, man, Ethereum's just where it's been. We're going to be watching this today, monitoring this. So far, not a huge reaction, not the end of the world. Sit tight. Let's hope that this guy has more info. This is the CEO of ByBit, by the way.
Have managed to either somehow hack the UI of all of the signers' computer, so that although we saw it was the correct URL of the safe wallet, but maybe it was not, or it could be. I'm just saying all the possibilities. I'm not accusing anything. It could be that the safe server was hacked, so it was sending this, but we don't know. We don't know. We are actually working very closely with the safe team to uncover what happened. Okay, and the latest update I got was that safe is also pausing their side of servicing to check what exactly happened. So we are checking on both sides. But from our side, we saw the correct UI, we saw the correct address, and then we signed it, right? So it could be all of the signers PC were hacked, and then the UI was completely staged. And what happened is the signing message was not to changing the address or the destination or the amount of the specific transfer that we approved. The hacker changed that transaction into upgrading or changing the safe smart contract logic, so that he gained control over the whole code over that specific Ethereum Genesis safe, and so that he can transfer these funds out. So that's our current understanding. We have the team on full speed checking exactly what happened, and okay. So these are the I think that the some of the major questions people are asking. Yes, one of the users asking, have we received from other exchange and partners to help block the fund, if any? Yes, I think this really shows the strength of the industry. We've received pretty much from all the major exchange. I think Binance, MEXC, 𝐂𝐴, Gate, pretty much all the major players offering help to help with this thing. So deeply appreciate, and I think it really shows that when an incident like this happens, the industry gets together. So thank you very much for that. Okay. ByBit is clients asking, will ByBit any time suspend withdrawal or cancel withdrawal? We don't have the plan to suspend or cancel withdrawals at the moment. We are still receiving all the withdrawal requests, and in fact, 70% of them have been approved and processed. A lot of the network injection is still there, so we're processing them as fast as we could. Okay. Yeah. Our ByBit product still working fine? ByBit card, yes. So I think all the products are still live. Are live. All of the ByBit services and product are not affected, and it is ongoing as usual. Okay. P2P is still working. Yes. Okay. And a lot of clients asking, are we gonna buy Ethereum? Again, if you missed that part, we are getting a bridge loan from our partners to solve the liquidity crunch, and so that we are not currently buying any tokens out in the market. Okay. A client's asking, when was the ByBit reserve last audited? I believe it was last month. We do this monthly, and it's audited. So all of the ByBit, the ByBit reserve is audited. And if you go to Google and search for ByBit proof of reserve, you'll see it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do the bridge loan thing. I don't really get it.
Okay, I think I've answered most of the
You've
questions.
answered most of the questions.
You know, I will go offline now. I need to get more updates of the incidents. And if there's more update, I'll open up another live stream. But before that, we'll keep this one as a record, and then we can keep playing.
Look, this guy popped in.
These things. Okay, so maybe Sun Yet. Actually, why not? Yeah, I will get Sun Yet, who is our head of derivatives, online. To answer some of maybe the questions I already answered. So maybe Sun Yet can answer as well for the new joiners. Okay, and then I will get the more updates on the front line. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Thank you.
This guy.
Ben's going to be busy. We're going to make some decisions on, and right now I think there's been a few questions that have been asked, and I'll try to answer them as I know. I think, we discovered this about 2 hours ago. It affected our Ethereum cold wallet. So those assets have been taken. Some people have asked, why is the cold wallet? We're still investigating. And one of the things I think we always want to keep making clear is that, our treasury can cover all the funds lost. So that's not going to be an issue. I think the other thing a lot of people are asking is, why are my withdrawals blocked? Why is it taking so long? So I'm going to be honest here. It's 100 times where you're getting through, and working through them. It is becoming a manual approval process for some of it, and we're prioritizing, I think, our retail clients, and then VIP clients, and then institutions. So it is going through, and you could see that in the chain. I think let's see what other questions we have. And I think Ben mentioned that it will be 1 for 1. There is people have been asking about, will we be buying back the Ethereum that was stolen?
Yeah, why would they be buying back?
So right now,
Ethereum?
I think we're working with our partners to get a bridge loan, and then we're gonna once we get enough, we'll potentially open up that ability to withdraw Ethereum. Right now, that is not available. So you cannot withdraw with Ethereum from our system right now. So please patient there. Do we have any clue where the hack came from? I think we're still investigating, and we're finding out. If we get any more information, I'll try to alert the group.
Why would they buy it back if
let's
their
see.
coverage
What measures are you taking to prevent this from happening again? I think, we don't want to say this, but other exchanges have been hacked in the past. We actually, I think, have made the procedure internally quite sophisticated, and we're, following the most, I guess, common, secure internal practice, I think we're going to have a big internal review later to see what actually happened. And of course, they're working with our security partner to find out what happened. So I think there's been a lot of questions out there. There are some products that are ByBit and that are sort of exclusive to ByBit. I do. Some people have asked, things have depegged.
It's interesting. They're talking about withdrawals. By the way, guys, if you're tuning in, I don't believe this is the end of the world. Take a deep breath. I know there's going to be a lot of scary thumbnails like mine, and titles and comments today. Not the end of the world. Ethereum, you can see in the chart, barely even moving right now. Really just within its range it's been in. Here is what I believe you should do. You should go on to ByBit and you should try to withdraw your assets. They're saying withdrawals are going through. I did this earlier. Obviously, if you have Ethereum, might be harder. If you're having issues withdrawing Ethereum, maybe you liquidate it to USD and move it somewhere else, right? You move it via USD, USDT, USDC, whatever. I don't know. There's a lot of energy in the chat. I know it is important. It's big. People are worried. That's why I'm live today. There is this sense for me with what's been going on with the market, combining sentiment, price action, and where really even Ethereum is right now, that this feels to me like bottom FUD. This feels like the bottom FUD. If this had happened back here on the 3rd of February, it would have been perfect. Very commonly when we have kind of this combination of elements and the big FUD comes in, we see bottoms. Now, does that mean we can't get a wick lower? We can't see a lower price? Of course not. But I'm not worried. This doesn't feel like a big event. I believe that Ethereum, the people that would have sold Ethereum, I think are largely out. After trading sideways since March of 24, I don't think there are that really many new weak hands to fold that didn't fold on the 3rd of February already. What about the bear? This just doesn't, to me, feel like a big deal. Certainly it is odd. We have some odd stuff going on. Like, one, why does ByBit have 1.4 billion in Ethereum in one wallet? Seems odd. Two, how do they have 1.4, whatever the number is, right, in treasury? And to be able to cover that seems like a lot. I'm not aware of their treasury. I'm not going to speak for it. Maybe they do. But they're talking about a bridge loan and things like that. I don't really get it. Why would they buy back this Ethereum? It's clear that people are worried about the impact on the market for this Ethereum being sold. We've already seen 200 million of it be sold and literally nothing happened. I don't know where it was sold. I'm assuming DeFi protocols, LP pools, whatever. Really nothing has happened. If they've already sold 200 million and it's total of 1.4, you can kind of do the math here. It doesn't seem like it would be that big. The hackers are going to have a hard time getting this Ethereum anywhere to liquidate easily that isn't a DEX, that isn't a liquidity pool or something. They're going to have to mix this Ethereum. They're going to have to obfuscate, whatever the word is. They're going to have to basically hide their tracks to get it to any centralized exchange, because at this point, they send it to Binance, they send it anywhere with big liquidity, and that's getting just flagged and taken down right away. The whole internet of crypto is aware of this situation right now. It doesn't seem like this is going to be an easy task. This could take a lot of time. What is kind of weird to me, including what I just said, but on top, FTX repayments. Didn't that just begin like this week or maybe today, right? I don't know, like this week. And now we have this big hack go down. I feel like there's more to the story. It does seem a little odd. I'm not going to make any baseless assumptions, but I am going to put out an idea. I'm not claiming this is what happened. I'm going to be very careful with my words here, but I am always suspicious of hacks in crypto. I don't believe that Binance is doing any nefarious here. I don't think they hacked themselves, but it is always a possibility that that exchanges or whatever can do things like that. They can be hacked, right? And write off these losses, whatever it is they need to do. And largely it's hard to pin on. And I don't believe that Binance is doing this, but we've seen this on many Twitter accounts of influencers, of people saying, they post these these scam phishing links and they go, oh, it was hacked. And probably at the end of the day, not all of them were hacked, right? Well, certainly at the end of the day, they weren't. I don't think that's what's going on, but what we should do is be kind of on top of this as it goes down, as it goes forward, looking for maybe more information, looking for anything, maybe more red flag than we've already seen. Here we go on Ethereum. The hack started, price was about 2,800. It's now down at 2,670. That is not what I would expect from an event this big. Typically when the news doesn't match the price, I think it is FUD. I think that it is maybe a signal of the lows are in, or maybe we get one more little rip and then we're back up. I don't know. I'm not feeling bearish over this. What are you guys feeling? Tell me.
You know, of withdrawal of assets. And I think usually it comes from the smaller clients first. And our big partners usually, you know, do maintain their assets here.
FUD, baby. Right as he stopped talking. Tom spreading FUD. Call it Binance. Did I call it Binance? Whoops. I meant ByBit. If I said Binance and any of that, I'm not spreading FUD. I'm trying to keep you guys based.
So I think there's also a question is why do we need a bridge loan?
I misspoke.
So
ByBit, not
our
Binance.
reserves and treasury are very different than what was hacked, right? If you look at it, the asset that was hacked was Ethereum only. So, you know, when we're saying that your assets are backed 1-to-1, is that our treasury has more than enough reserves to cover the Ethereum notional amount, but we don't have enough Ethereum right now. So what does that mean? If you're thinking, you know, I see some people on Twitter is like, oh, ByBit needs to buy huge amounts of Ethereum. I don't think that might be the case. I think we're going to have to discuss internally what the best course of action is. Of course, you know, we're going to compensate our customers.
By the way, I'm so sorry. I meant ByBit. They're all the same.
Your ByBit
did not mean Binance.
Card P2P is still working.
I mean, Johnny Bravo.
I think there's a question about the ETH transfer.
Not your keys, not your coins, guys. I know it's not helpful now.
Department to move from, you know, cold wallet to hot wallet. And I think, you know, our security team is still looking into the incident to see what exactly happened.
Oh, God. Yeah, imagine if it was Binance. That'd be way worse. What is going on? Why do you guys think I'm spreading FUD? What's with AI videos, dude? This is like, why would this be AI videos? ByBit literally has like thousands of employees. Why would they not just have them speak? Why would they have AI? I don't get it.
And I'm going to be stepping away for 2 minutes. I need to approve.
I said Binance like 3 times. My bad, guys. He stepped away. Whoa, he stepped away real quick. All right, sorry. I may have said Binance a few times. I did not mean Binance. ByBit. They all sound the same. Just buy this, bit that. Like I was only talking about ByBit today. Please don't take that out of context. That was just a mistake. I'm curious though, even before that, people are like really up on me doing something. Like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm just here trying to like give you guys some soothing, some rationality in what I assume is a shitstorm of chaos today. Everyone is gonna just be screaming everything's over. I don't know. Doom. I'm saying it's not. No thanks. No thanks to that. I guess I fudded Binance. Oh well. Ignore the trolls. Yeah, no, I'm not bothered. I'm just like, it's just odd. Typically not what we see on this channel. It'd be worse if it was Binance, that's for sure. Everyone's going crazy. That's why I'm live, bros. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm covering it. Because I know that everyone else is going to go on and be like, the end of the world is now. This amount of it's over. Everything's going to zero. No, guys, it's not a huge deal. Look at the chart. This is what we do here. We look at the chart. What is this? This does not look to me as if, this doesn't look to me like a market that just had the end of the world doom stuff happen, guys. Down 4%. Ethereum's been down 4% like every day this week. Like, look at the daily. Literally back to prices not seen since Wednesday. I don't think that this is doom. I don't think that this is like even Ethereum nuke. I think this is bottom FUD. This feels, it smells like bottom FUD. Of course, withdraw your assets from ByBit. ByBit, withdraw them. The risk has gone up there. I don't believe that they're insolvent, but the risk has gone up. And if the risk goes up, you have to reevaluate. I withdrew my assets from there. I'll reevaluate. Going forward, if it seems like they've got it under control, everything's fine, I can move them back. Until then, not your keys, not your coins, right? Just withdraw. It's okay. Don't rush. Don't freak out and rush. It's a really great way to mess up, to send it to the wrong address, do something weird, lose your funds, even though you didn't have to. Just take a deep breath. Do it calmly, do it slowly. Get your funds back in your wallet. Do what you got to do. Why is it just crypto sex getting hacked? Well, it's really hard to hack a DEX. If DEXs start getting hacked, things are bad. MetaMask is still okay? Yes. Yes, ByBit is a funny term. BYEBIT. ByBit. That is a funny term. This guy did have more info than Ben. I wonder if we should put him back on.
The ByBit, one is the head of derivatives and the other is the head of institutional sales. I know we have a lot of institutional clients who are contacting me right now. I'm usually in other groups. Right now I'm in the live stream, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to return all your messages. People have been calling me, some with very supportive messages, especially from our market makers and others in the industry. I deeply appreciate that. But if you can, please, contact the associated relationship managers at ByBit to resolve the issues right now. We are working through them. I apologize. It's funny because I used to work at a market maker myself, and I've been through a few sleepless nights, and the exchanges that we partner with are, all still very strong. ByBit has the trust of industry, and many of our competitors have also gone through incidents like this without and survived. And we definitely are the same here. So I'd like to see if there's any other questions I could try to answer.
I'm not gonna lie, the timing is perfect for Bob.
So I think there's a lot of people. I think one thing I'll start again is that people who haven't seen the live stream, I'll rehash some of the questions that might have been asked, and also I'll answer some of the interesting questions. So one thing is that, we want to reiterate that your funds are safe. We have our treasury, it has more than enough coverage for the assets that were stolen. The asset that was stolen was Ethereum. It was from Ethereum, from our cold wallet. We discovered this 3 hours ago. We are still looking to understand what happened with our security team, internal and external, and also to understand if it could have been a hack across multiple computers, or the service we're using might have problems. And one of the questions that people keep asking, and please don't speculate on this, right now, ByBit, our ETH were stolen. And the question that everyone wants to ask is an interesting question, is, are we going to buy back?
Shut up, Shunyet. All right, so I was skeptical as well. 1.4 billion sounds like a lot in reserves, right? So here's the most recent numbers I can find, guys. You can definitely fact check me on here. I'm doing this live, so I don't, I'm just doing my best. Doing this live, I don't have the ability to fact check this and get you the info, so go ahead and do this. As of ByBit's December 31st proof of reserves publication or whatever, they stated they had approximately 8,000 Bitcoin, 68,000 Ethereum, which is obviously less than the Ethereum that was hacked. However, USDT, over $1 billion in USDT, about 200 million USDC. So a rough estimate of 1.4 billion. All right, guys. All right, that's a little odd. That's a little odd. Number, I guess that equals just about 1.4 billion. I guess that figure is speculative, though. It's not confirmed by ByBit. That does seem a little odd, don't you think? If that's true, please, we have like 1,000, 1,200 people here. We can fact check this. Someone find their proof of reserves from December 31st. Do the math, let us know. If those numbers are exactly the same, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little weird. Not saying that necessarily something suspicious happened, but that is a little odd.
reached out. Like I said, my counterparties at other exchanges all reached out with very nice messages. And I think there was a question about how do you plan to change the safe practice? So anytime there's an incident at ByBit, we go through a very long review process and see what we could do. I think once we review this incident, I think we'll publish and explain to everyone what the issue was. I think ByBit believes in transparency of what has happened, and I think unless we're giving away secrets, I think we will also explain the process in a way that's also transparent of how we were going to change this.
I think he said, I don't know what wallet. It wasn't about the wallet, at least to our knowledge.
I think some people have also, because a lot of the trading of why exchanges, the tokens and prices for our perps and our spot is similar across exchanges is the wonderful help of our market makers who do cross-exchange arbitrage because of the backlog and withdrawals. The pricing on our exchange can be different from other exchanges right now, and that's true of spot and of perps.
They don't have insurance, says someone. I'm sure they have insurance of some capacity, but to what? I don't know.
There's a question is that would you be working with custody providers and whitelisted wallets for such transfer in the future? We actually do have a lot of safeguards similar to this already, and we do work with custody solutions right now. And this is for some of our clients who use custody solutions trade on ByBit. I think this is a very interesting test to see what happens. But either they contacted us, I think everything is safe, and our procedures, we're going to go through them and see what is the best way to do this going forward. Yes, so someone mentioned this seems to be a very sophisticated hack. Yes, we do use multi-sig hardware, and it's multi-signer. So we're trying to get into trying to find another answer.
We're all figuring this out together, fam. Take a deep breath.
So there's an interesting question about ByBit Treasury. So ByBit Treasury, a lot of it is partners' assets and retained earnings of ByBit. Should we disclose it? I think right now we always disclose, through proof of reserve monthly, all the assets on our exchange, and through the Merkle True proof of reserve, most of our users can understand and see that their assets are on an exchange. I'm not sure if we're going to disclose what's in our treasury. Usually, I think we have disclosed to certain counterparties the size of the treasury, but not what's in the treasury.
Someone said 13 billion. That sounds too big. Maybe their assets under management. Trust me, bro. It's my source, though, so. He is blinking in Morse code.
Okay. So, team, I know I have to every once in a while hop on and off, and Ben will also come back on. In my job is I need to actually click a few buttons to make sure our institutional clients are taken care of. So I'll come back in a few minutes. I think I'll be back at 2:30, and if Ben isn't back by then, I'll come back and answer questions, rehash the same answers if possible. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, he may very well be blinking in Morse code. Help me. Man, so, dudes. Here's the gist. Spooky stuff. If you're really spooked by this, I'm not gonna lie, if you're really spooked by this, you're clearly new to crypto. This is without a doubt not the spookiest FUD we've ever had. Certainly price is not in line with how spooky this is. I understand being freaked out. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. We're humans, we're emotional. We are our own worst enemies at times. I'm really not shooken by this. Really, really not shaken. the worst thing I can see is like, this is probably the worst thing for ByBit. ByBit is absolutely kind of getting the stick here. Will Ethereum trade lower? Maybe. Maybe is really the answer. Logically, it should, but logically, it should have already dumped more than it has. We can see on this chart, the hack happened right there, roughly 2,800. We're at 26.6. This is like levels we've seen all week, right? 200 million, according to 𝐂𝐴𝐚. 200 million, I don't know where it was sold. I guess DeFi has already been offloaded of the 1.4, and price is really not doing anything. We were lower earlier this month. If we trade down to our month's low, if we go down to 2,100, yeah, things are not looking so great, but price is really holding up quite well here. CoffeeZilla is going to have a field day. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. We'll see. I'm figuring this out just as kind of in the same time as you are. Nobody even knows about this yet. That's true. It's interesting that it's on a Friday. Guys, when was the FTX repayments? This is kind of the weirdness for me. When was the FTX repayments? Wasn't that this week? I half expected Ben, the ByBit CEO, to come on and say, the markets are resilient and ByBit's treasury is robust. And then maybe Tripao will come out. Earlier, I'm going to say it again, guys. I accidentally said Binance 1 or 2 times. I absolutely misspoke. I have only meant to refer to ByBit this entire stream in any capacity. My bad. I was not fun. Sounds like a capitulation event. BitBoy freaked out on stream. Now the ByBit hack. Dude, that's what I'm getting at. I'm getting at this seems like bottom FUD. Let's look at some other charts here quick. Bitcoin, largely unaffected here. Yeah, we had our 9:30 in the morning move up right before pre-market, and then as it's happened almost every day, move back down after market opened in the US, largely where it is. Thinking we rock it up Monday? I hope so. That would not surprise me. That's really what I'm at. Wouldn't surprise me. Bitcoin's still in a green week. Nice back test of the yearly open here on Bitcoin in this week into a green candle. I'm not hating where we're at. ByBit potentially taking out loans. So this is the part that I don't really get. Now, I do understand that ByBit doesn't have that 400, whatever it is, 400,000 Ethereum. I feel like the number is, if he said 400,000 Ethereum times, what's Ethereum's price? 0? 2,700 we'll call it. Is that math correct? Okay, that's only 1 billion. I guess it's probably 1.2. Might be a little bit smaller than we thought. Maybe. But I understand they don't have all that Ethereum, but they're claiming they have the treasury to back it up, which I believe. ByBit having 1 point something billion in treasury is not crazy to me. I would believe that they have 1 billion in stables. I guess the problem would be converting right from their stables to Ethereum. They're not likely to be able to get that coin back. They'd have to work OTC, which I believe is very possible. We have seen Michael Saylor buy billions and billions and billions OTC and not even budge the price for Bitcoin. BitBoy is apparently quitting for good again. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope other Ben gets help. I hope he gets help that he needs, and I hope he can make amends in his life and be happy. The report showed a Bitcoin reserve ratio of 107%, Ether 105, and Tether 103%. So what are their assets under 𝐂𝐴𝐚? What's their 𝐂𝐴𝐚 then? We can kind of guess at their treasury. Don't like the price? Just wait longer. That's right. Needs to quit the nose beers. House of Crypto got the Zoom hack. Oh no, guys. Don't worry. I know you have these big companies in crypto, these big channels that accept all this money to shill, and they have all these employees and all these protocols, and they end up getting hacked. Don't worry, guys. I ain't getting hacked. You know why? I don't click links. Here we go. Be like me in this sense. Don't click links. I don't care. If someone sends me an email and they're like, let's set up a Zoom call, and they send me, I don't click it. I say, nah, man, send it through Google Meets. Google Meets it. I need to have that Google pick it up and add it to my calendar. I ain't going no clicks and links. I don't download shit in my email. I don't go to any link on my phone. If I get a message from anything, I got a message from the tolls or something earlier today. I was like, you owe a bunch of money in tolls from, I don't know, driving, and it seemed really legit. And for a second, I was like, do I? My first intent was like, I should click that. No, you go right to the internet. You Google it. You go to the tolls. You see, do I owe money? You can find out on their own website. I don't click links. I don't download shit. That's why I've never been hacked. It's really that easy. 2FA on everything. Don't click links. That's it. Largely unaffected. Do I mean Bitcoin appears to have done a fake out breakout and we're back in the range? So well, typically says the librarian. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't think it's a fake out breakout. This just is the price action. If you guys are in our private group, I've been talking a lot more. Been busier in there. And I said about 2 days ago that Bitcoin seems to at 9:30 in the morning, because I wake up about 9:30 every day. Every single time I wake up, every day, I see Bitcoin going up and I think, it might be rallying today. And then at like the minute it goes past 9:30, of course, maybe, it takes till 10, it just goes right back down. And that's really just the price action that happened again today. Looking very similar to many of the moves we've seen. I don't think Bitcoin has really done anything that it hasn't been doing. Bitcoin, I believe, is largely unaffected at the moment, which makes sense. This isn't the greatest candle. Day still has 5-6 hours to go, could go lower. But it makes sense. I mean, Bitcoin's market cap much larger than Ethereum's and much larger than the hack amount, Ethereum itself, seemingly largely unaffected as well, right? This is like not a huge sell-off. Maybe we see lower today, sure. But this is not a huge sell-off for what happened. Especially not for, you guys saw the energy in the chat. People were freaking out in here. People were accusing me of all kinds of stuff for some reason. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on there. All kinds of weird stuff. That never happens. People are freaking out. Take a deep breath. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here today. Facts. ByBit, click the dirty link. It's not impossible, bro. It's not impossible. Why did I say Binance would be worse? Oh my God. I said it would be worse if it was Binance in this scenario. I did not mean to speak about Binance. Holy shit. I'll say it again. I only meant to reference ByBit. It was just a slip, Freudian slip, like a mistake, an error. I'm live. I'm handling you guys, the energy. I'm here with you. I also have some, adrenaline going. I did not mean to reference ByBit or Binance. God, see, I'm only speaking of ByBit. Oh man, today made you want to vibe, babe. I feel that clocks. Fun Binance. Oh my. Hey, well, you know what? At least I'll probably get like a bunch of clicks. That goes viral. I'll get a bunch of clicks. We get a bunch of subscribers. Look at this scammer, Fun Binance. This is nothing, dude. Thank you, Ali. This is absolutely nothing compared to FTX. I don't know why people are freaking out about it. I think it's because just sentiment has been so low. It has felt so hopeless. I'm right here with you guys. I'm right here with you. Like you guys get to walk away and come back, you get to take breaks. I know you probably haven't in a while, but you get to. I'm stuck right here in this chair, in this stream. Like, I can't get away from it. It has been brutal. Price has been brutal. This is some of the most brutal price action I've ever seen in a bull run. It's awful. Feels terrible. I need a freaking vacation. And then to have this big scary news, and I'm sure every other channel is like, it's the end of the world. Panic, sell everything. Like, no, guys, like, I get it. I don't think it's a big deal. That's why I'm here. It's certainly not bullish. It's not good. It's not a good thing. But crypto is resilient and robust. And it just doesn't, to me, it feels like bottom FUD, bro. We have seen, remember the Tether stuff? The Tether stuff. That was some big bottom FUD. It felt so real. It felt like the world was about to collapse. Price was down. I can't guarantee anything in trading. There's no guarantees ever. But here's honestly my take. We could trade lower. But if we do, I believe that it will be very quick. I think it'll be very temporary, if at all. This feels like bottom FUD to me. This feels like that spooky moment where you have to basically defy all emotion, even all logic, and say, it just doesn't really matter. Because guess what? It just never really matters. It never really matters. Exactly. People were bringing up FTX and, whatever. FTX, all that happened at the exact bottom. Pico bottom. November of 22. Pico bottom. The biggest, scariest events are always at a low because the market is trying to get you to quit. It is trying to get you out. That's what it does. Buy ammo. I invest in ammo. You can't make this garbage price action up. No, you couldn't, dude. Not in my wildest dreams would I imagine this bull, this crap. All in on ETH now? I wouldn't do that personally. I wouldn't do that personally, but hey, man, we're all different people. You guys do a lot of things I wouldn't. I would guess that Ethereum is closer to its bottom for, let's say, this quarter than its top. There you go. Do with that as however you want. Big dog. What's up, Vegas Claw? How long is 𝐂𝐴𝐻 going over here? Dude, just forever right here. Am I still all in on crypto? What's up, 𝐂𝐴𝐻? Yeah, brother. I am, from whatever you're remembering, whatever time stamp in your brain of me saying that, I am only more all in, my friends. Only more. I still stack sats every year, year over year. I was actually mad last year in Q1 when it hit an all-time high. I was actually mad because I was like, I didn't get to stack as much Bitcoin from the last all-time high till now, like till this one that I wanted. I was mad. I was like, this is bullshit. Luckily, we had 6 months of nothing. We got to stack a little bit more, but yeah, dude, I'm all in. That ain't changing today. I did sell a lot of Ethereum over the last years, almost 2 years now. What? From 4K? Yeah. A year? Oh, wait, no. Back here. Still just a year. Yeah. Did sell a lot of Ethereum up here at 4K. You guys did see me short Ethereum 20x at 4,000 and close it at 2,500. I guess there's a little testament for you. I'm not reopening that short here. I'm not looking to short Ethereum here. I don't like the risk to reward on that. I like your sunglasses. I like you, Theo. And Litecoin. I got a lot of Litecoin. Blood starting to show in the markets. All right, let's look at some other things here quick. Dollar. Unspectacular, but below support. Interesting. Dollar below support. I'm assuming. Oh, remember on Wednesday when we called? Remember on Wednesday when we called the top? I'm fudding now. Remember on Wednesday when we called the top of the S&P 500? Where's my chart? Here it is. Remember when we did that? You know what? I'll be real. So no, I don't think it's like the top. I don't think it's like doom. This is the target we've had for years, right? Since like 22, 23. This is our measured move target. Bull market, bear market swings. Easy piece. But this is definitely adding to my little brain calculation here about this being a bottom FUD. Look at the timing. Really? S&P 500 hits measured move, starts moving down. Red day, spooky red day across markets. This isn't because of Ethereum. See, that's something you need to like kind of, I don't know what the exact formula is to calculate this. It's just kind of a gut feeling maybe. Something you need to add in. The timing of all of this, I still never actually figured out when the FTX repayments were. I know you guys probably said it in chat, I missed it. FTX repayments, S&P 500 hit all-time highs on Wednesday, sold back off, big red candle today. Ethereum hack happens. Ethereum barely budges, right? Like all these things factoring in. It just doesn't seem to add up. Doesn't add up right to me. And usually when it doesn't add up right to me, it's FUD. It's fuddy. Look at the S&P. I will say though, if I do end up calling like the Pico top on the stock market, I will feel very bad. I didn't mean to ruin the ride. No, I'm just playing. I really don't think it is. I don't think it is. Maybe we could see more retracement, but like, I don't think we're like going into like, oh God, did I just jinx it? Like a year and a half, 2 years of downtrend. This is just easy peas. A lot of people didn't like this analysis on S&P. 2021 all-time high, bear market low, 1618. What happened? Interacted, higher low, broke out, moved to the 2. We're at the measured move. Here we are. Unemotional. I got no skin in the game. I'm not invested. I'm all in on crypto. I got nothing to win or lose here. 145.66. There it is. Nothing to win or lose, except for maybe ego. Told you so's. I don't care. Timing is super suspicious, man. This is only adding to that. We still got 1,100 viewers. What's going on, my friends? By the way, I haven't done any shilling today because it just hasn't felt right. It's not really the time, you know? There's other stuff going on. I will really quick remind you, please hit the like button. Pump up the stream. Subscribe. We're live here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And honestly, more often than that when things are exciting. Check out. Actually, here's what you should do right now, guys. Go to joincrowncrypto.com. Sign up for the week trial. We're going to have an exclusive stream almost immediately after this stream, whenever I end this one. Almost immediately after. You can get the free trial. You can join. It's going to be very valuable, I think, today. Get a week free trial. Use promo code VIP when you sign up. Get 50% off forever. I'm giving the free trial because that's how confident I am in the value that is delivered in that group. And you can get a little taste for yourself, even if even if it's not for you. That's okay. Come check it out. There's the shill. Also, jump in the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. It's free. It's a good time in there. It's a great community. I love you guys. Top-notch group. 𝐂𝐴𝐧 knows. He knows. You guys subscribe to 𝐂𝐴𝐧 as well. Great dude. D. Jeffrey. This is probably correct. What's correct? Bigger players are in some. They're scaring us. Yeah, no, absolutely, brother. That's not new, though. You know, that's really not new. I would say that this Ethereum hack on the scales of bottom FUDs, even if it's not bottom FUD, on the scales of FUD in general, it ain't shit. It ain't shit, man. The Tether stuff, oh, the Tether stuff was huge. The hash wars, like, man, we have had such bigger, serious threats. Well, $1.4 billion in Ethereum, you know, that got market sold right now. What, Ethereum would probably tank like 30% or, you know, like some percent. It would get bought back up. Maybe everything would kind of take longer to reach back to where it was. By the end of this year, nobody will remember it. It's really not a big deal. It feels like a big deal right now. That's why I'm live. Because I know right now everyone is fudding out. Everyone's freaking out. I'm sure on every social media, everywhere you look. You're tuning into, I don't know, the crappiest clickbait influencers, and they're saying, it's over. It's over. That amount of Ethereum will everything's going to zero. $2-3 trillion market cap going to zero because of $1 billion. I know it. So I'm live. Help you put a little perspective on it. For those of you just tuning in, absolutely recommend you log into Binance. I already did this today. Log into Binance, withdraw your assets. This is a safe move. Nothing wrong with that. Why did that move? Nothing wrong with that. You should do that. In fact, I would say if you don't do that, you might deserve if you lose assets. I don't think that they're insolvent. ByBit. I don't think that they're insolvent. But the risk has increased. It's undeniable. Anyone who tells you the risk hasn't increased is either working for ByBit or smoking some, I don't know, or trying to like get you wrecked. The risk has increased. So withdraw, wait it out, see what happens. You can put it back on. Put it back on there after kind of the storm settles, after we're sure of everything. This is very new. This is still very much breaking news. This happened 2 hours ago. We're learning in real time here with you. It's spooky, I know. This is crypto, though. If anyone ever said this was easy money, they lied to you. This is the hardest money ever. But that's why there's so much. That's why it's so big. That's why it's such an opportunity. Because it's not easy, man. It's going to be hard. This isn't even the hardest part, I guarantee it. Should I remove my cryptos from ByBit? Yes, I believe you should. Not your keys, not your coins. Hi, new here. Can I show my transaction history? Adrian Son, what do you mean? In what way? Harbinger seems extremely sus. Yeah, I agree. Timing is very weird. You're watching crypto for fun? I don't know how much fun it's been. Sounds like one of the signers got his laptop hacked, initiated the transaction, signed it without checking. That sounds right to me, Wang Li. I can't confirm that, obviously, but that's what I expect. That's the story that I expect is confirmed by ByBit then. As long as Kramer shuts up, we're good. Okay. True that. You want to check your losses right now? It's not a bad time to be in the corn. I'm immediately removing my 4 English pounds from From ByBit, RJB, not Binance. ByBit. I mean, you can, honestly, withdraw from all exchanges, right? Not your keys, not your coins. You should never have any assets on exchange that you aren't actively trading. It should be in your wallet. If you are jumping out of ByBit, looking for another place that hasn't been hacked to trade, you can check out BYDFI. There's others in the link in the description below. Actually, I partnered up with our Antarctic exchange. It's a DEX, so self-custody. You aren't putting your assets. There's no risk of what happened with ByBit today happening there. They have really low fees. Check them out. Links in the video description below. Is Kraken safe? I believe so. Every exchange has risk, though, my friend. There's no such thing as risk-free on exchange. Long leverage trades open. No way I'm closing those. Well, I mean, that obviously, brother, that's up to you, right? You have to manage your own risk. You know, I'm sure you know that that's opening you up to a little more risk. It's probably going to be fine. That's what I would assume. The Taliban hacked ETH. That's quite that's quite a statement there, Crypto DXV. All roads lead to money printing. Absolutely, Flavor. Absolutely. You don't get this selling? There really just isn't that much selling going on. But it's ETH that's compromised, not Bitcoin. I don't really think ETH is compromised, Michael. I don't think we have evidence to say anything along those lines yet. I'm sure if that were the case, that we would see other hacks happening right now. They would be happening very quickly. And we would see bigger wallets hacked. ByBit, I'm sure, did not have the biggest Ethereum wallet. There are other exchanges that are bigger that I assume would. Damn, DJ Venray says that crypto will not make new all-time highs and that stocks will go down for 10 years. He also said ByBit did not get hacked, which is kind of a weird statement in general. I don't know, but kind of a weird statement in general. A little bearish. This run's getting diddied. Oh no, yeah, it is. Said again, Binance. God damn. Anytime I've said the word Binance in the stream, I've meant ByBit. I'm not aware of any issues with Binance. Where'd you move your funds from on ByBit? I moved them to my Kraken wallet. Yesterday, story IP ticker. IP had 1 billion inflow. Possible connection, doubt it. What cold storages do I trust? One House Productions? Really, Ledger, Trezor. I would go with those two. I trust both of them. It's less about, certainly I wouldn't use a unheard, just like some company out of nowhere pops up, makes a cold wallet. I wouldn't trust that. But in general, all that matters, like more importantly than the hardware, is you and how you manage your keys. That is more important. As long as the generation of your key is random enough and not compromise, the device you do it on, is really the majority of the safety goes down to you. Not ever having that key online, not having it connected to an online device. Like no keys have been entered on this computer. Like this computer's never seen any keys, right? Someone totally hacked this computer. The worst thing they could do is like post on my socials, maybe, probably. ETH hacked ETH. I think ETH hacked ETH during the merge. By the blood, there's fear in the streets, that there is. At least someone's using Ethereum. Straight up big red savage burn there, my friend. I saw that article yesterday. Ethereum fees were down to like levels not seen since 2022. And I was like, that's a weird way to say no one's using Ethereum. Guys, the fees are all about scale in crypto. If the fees are down, it just means no one's using it. It doesn't really, in very few scenarios, is that like a good thing. I guess if they had some new protocol and like, it changed the way fees are. Now the fees are lower. That could be something different, but it just means no one's using it. If people go back to using Ethereum the way they were, the fees will go right back. Ethereum is not broken to sending support. I agree. Ethereum, the chart's fine. I mean, the chart, isn't any worse off than it was. That's what it is. It's not any worse off. It's right where it was. Tom, Bitcoin only went up from 2009 because stocks went up. I mean, that's, you know, there's logic behind that statement, my friend. Mainly because stocks went up and Bitcoin has gone up. But like, that is a really big statement to make and believe and depend on with like what is, it's just like an opinion, right? Correlation, causation, I don't know. Seems okay to me. Oleg, biggest scam ever. What's the biggest scam ever? That's the only thing you said. Biggest scam ever. Any value-based coins, dinos, layer 2s. I'm eyeing for longs. Honestly, Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin, until Bitcoin dominance chills, it's just the corn for me. If I had to choose, I know you're going to roll your eyes, I'd choose Litecoin. Not saying to buy it. Not saying you should buy, not telling you what you should do with your money. I'm not a financial advisor. Sam, still vape free? I am vape free and hitting that gym all day, every day. Improved my life. It's not bad. ByBit. Bye. If ByBit hadn't like flown me to Dubai and like shown me such a good time and had no issues really outside of this until now, I definitely would tweet ByBit. BYEBIT. I don't want to poke the fire, man. ByBit live back. All right, let me check it out, Mark. They said they would go back live if they had more info or new info for us. Ben's live. You are correct.
The latest update of the Ethereum cold wallet hack of ByBit. As far as we know, this could be the largest hack in the history of our industry.
It is. It is.
For those of you who are just joining and did not get the previous update, I will give you a overall rundown. First of all, for our users, please rest assured that your funds are safe. What happened was one of the, the ByBit, we use warm wallet system, we use hot wallet, which is automated, warm wallet, and then a cold wallet. For the cold wallet, we use a multi-sig that requires multiple signers to sign the transaction to transfer that into our warm wallet. And our Ethereum cold wallet was compromised or hacked about 3 hours ago, 3-4 hours ago. The reason of the hack, it was could be a UI problem, could be due to multiple reasons. But here I want to rest assured that for clients, all of the users of ByBit, your money is safe. Your fund is one-to-one backed. We have monthly proof of reserves that gives you the look of where all the fund is. ByBit have overall 20 billion in clients' asset, and this counts about 1/20th of the overall asset. Even with this money, if we are unfortunate cannot recuperate any of these money, the ByBit exchange will cover it through our treasury so that all users' fund will be covered. Okay. The second question most users care about is withdrawal. Currently, withdrawals are still open. BTC, all the withdrawals are not affected. Understand that it is our Ethereum cold wallet that was hacked. So we are experiencing a liquidity crunch on the Ethereum withdrawal, meaning that a lot of the Ethereums that were users' fund was taken by the hacker. Overall, around 400,000 Ethereum, which is about $1.5 billion. However, we are getting a bridge loan from our partners, and we're working on that. So once the bridge loan is in, all of the Ethereum withdrawals will be completely open. Currently, we still have some pending Ethereum withdrawals, but all the other withdrawals we are processing as normal. We've experienced a massive withdrawal, or you could call it a bank run, about 3 hours ago up until now, but we have passed the peak, and most of withdrawal have been processed. Okay, so if you have large amount of Ethereum, we are getting that liquidity. We are not buying the liquidity. We're not buying the Ethereum off the market at the moment. We're getting a bridge loan. And as a company, a lot of our asset, the ByBit treasury, is not in Ethereum, is in Bitcoin, stable coins, and other measurements. So we will use that as a collateral to get the bridge loan of the 400,000 so that you can do the withdrawals. But rest assured that we want to be able to give all of your withdrawals if you choose to do so. Okay, so all ByBit staff is currently on deck. You have my team, my support team, my frontline, everyone is on deck. So if you have questions, you can reach out. We're here to answer any questions that you might have. Okay. Again, it's a difficult time, and I also want to take this chance to thank the partners and the clients that offer help. Thank you very much. It's much needed. And we do see a lot of the security company is helping us to trace the fund as well. So we will rely on that. The latest update is that we have filed a police report, and also one of the urgent matter now is we are talking to the partners for the bridge loan, and I think it's coming in very soon. So this is part. And then for the majority of withdrawal has been processed. Some of the Ethereum withdrawals is pending due to this liquidity crunch, but we are processing it. But rest assured, we do have the asset to cover it. It's just that liquidity on Ethereum is not there at the moment, but we're getting it. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is we want to be fully transparent as this event unfold, and be transparent to the community and to our clients, give you the latest update, letting you know what's happening. But ByBit is here to stay. We are not going to back down even after this event. We're here to answer any of the questions. Okay. Some of the clients asking, is my money affected? Am I gonna suffer a loss? The answer is no. ByBit again is one-to-one packed. All of the clients can withdraw and will be able to withdraw, and this is where we are today. Okay. Do we have more development on the hack? Currently, no. I think a safe team, our security team, and multiple external helping security team, forensic team is helping us to discover what happened and how did this hack happen. So when we have more story on that, we will give you the update. Okay. It's USDT withdrawal suspended? No, we have actually abundant of USDT. USDT is completely open. You can still withdraw. So we're not posing any withdrawals. Okay. Clients are seeing some price difference between ByBit and other exchanges. That's correct, because we assume some of the clients are selling their asset and want to exchange into stable coins or other tokens. And so I think this happens whenever a hack event happens during exchange. But the price will be normalized after some time. And we're expecting it to happen quite soon. Okay. Is this the first time that ByBit has been hacked? Yes, it's the first time, and unfortunately, is one of the largest as well in the industry.
I believe it's
not the largest. So this is unfortunate.
No hack has really mattered since like Mt. Gox.
Clients asking, one of the clients asking, I mentioned that the loss will be covered by the company treasury. Is it cash or coin? Yes, a majority of our treasury is in token, but it's just not all in your ETH or Ethereum. This is why we're seeing a liquidity crunch on the Ethereum tokens. But we're able to use other collaterals such as Bitcoin, stablecoin, to get a bridge loan and to help with the withdrawal requests. Okay. Clients are suggesting we look into multi-sig solutions.
Looking at better security.
One of the interesting fact is that we are currently talking to multiple partners who are willing to give us a bridge loan, but their asset is also in SAFE. As you know, SAFE is currently down for maintenance to check if they've been compromised or we've been compromised. And this is why some of these partners cannot give us a bridge loan even if they want to, because their money is also in SAFE, multi-sig. But we're solving this as we speak. There's multiple ways to maneuver it. We're working closely with the SAFE team to solve this. Okay.
What is a bridge loan? Can somebody? This is like a short-term loan.
Yeah. Clients asking. This seems like a sophisticated scam. And if we're considering moving to hard wallet, yes, I think after the full examination of the whole incident and event, we'll come out with a full transparent security report on what happened, at what time, which action happened, and then what is the future amendment to our safety procedures, and also hopefully this will help no other victim will happen in this way. I don't think this is something we want to see ever happening again to anyone in the industry. Okay.
Bridge loan is a short duration loan used
some clients is asking,
something.
Can I still
basically before longer term funding is secured?
Deposit money into ByBit? Yes, all of the feature and functions and products are still working. It's just that one of our Ethereum code wallet is compromised in a way that when we sign the transaction of that specific transaction to transfer money from code wallet to warm wallet, the hacker, we believe, replaced that message into a changing the smart contract of the wallet. Therefore, he gained control. This wouldn't happen on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, because it's not a smart contract multi-sig type of structure. Okay. Clients asking, what is the percentage of Ethereum that was stolen compared to all the AUM? I believe it was around 70%. We normally keep 60 to 70% in the cold wallet, and I believe this was the amount.
What? Did you just say that it was 70% of AUM? I missed something. I hope that's not right.
Yeah, good suggestion. One of the clients saying that maybe considering diversify the fund into multiple cold wallets so that we don't end up draining one of them. That should for sure is one of the lessons learned. Definitely is one of the things we will implement. Okay. Some clients asking, this is scary. Please let us know how this can be avoided. Again, we will come up with a full incident report and a security report on what happened. How can we?
Yeah, maybe you should use more than one wallet, bro. Like what?
In the future.
Come on.
Okay. Cool. So I think I've given the quick update. I'm gonna go back and get more update from the team. I'm gonna let Sun-Yit come up again to answer a few more questions, and then both of us will go offline to get more updates. And then if there's any update, we'll come back to you on this live stream. Thank you.
Let's bring it back to Sun-Yit.
Hi, I'm going to introduce myself again. I'm Sun-Yit, ByBit's head of derivatives and institutional sales. I think I want to correct a statement I made earlier. I said, that everyone is affected. I think, yes, there's been delays and everyone, might have been affected by that. But it's like what Ben reiterated earlier, it's only our 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭 wallet that was compromised. So, and we are prioritizing our withdrawals with retail clients first and then going to institutional. I know there's been institutional clients who have been contacting me, and I apologize, I can't respond due to the flow. And if you can, please, contact the group. And we are prioritizing retail first, but we will go through the manual procedure and approve everything for institutional. So please have full confidence. I think Ben mentioned earlier, there's a few things that, especially with Ethereum withdrawals, will take a bit longer. And I think there's a comment, as I used to be a market maker, prices are slightly different, and it'll probably be a little different Ethereum for a little bit longer, as market makers have tough time moving assets out. But although I've noticed that a lot of the ByBit exclusive tokens are actually now back to regular pricing. I think 𝐒𝐵𝐵 is now back to normal. Before it was trading at bit discount. So things are getting back to normal, so that's good. Let's see if there's any new questions I could answer.
I don't think this guy's gonna have much for us again.
There's an interesting question. Is like, what is the collateral for the bridge loan? I think Ben mentioned earlier is that ByBit's treasury is mostly Bitcoin and stable coins. This sort of makes sense if you think long-term. ByBit was a proprietary, not proprietary, a perpetual exchange initially, and most of our profits and commissions paid by our clients was in stable coins. So our treasury is mostly in stable coins. How is ByBit ensuring liquidity and user funds safe? I think we mentioned this earlier. Your funds are safe. It's just the Ethereum assets right now from the cold wallet that's missing, and of course, we're getting the bridge loan to make sure that all of our users, starting from retail, can get access to their assets. And in liquidity, I think the liquidity question, how is ByBit ensuring liquidity? I think our market makers have all stepped out and said they're helping. I could see that already. So other than the Ethereum asset, I see many things are actually now much closer to what it is on other exchanges.
Yeah, ByBit doesn't do liquidity.
I've experienced as a market maker a few hacks before, and every time doing a hack, as one of the mechanisms for making sure prices are equal across exchanges is the ability to withdraw and deposit access. So you can deposit assets, but like we said earlier, Ethereum withdrawals are taking time. And I just want to, there's a lot of speculation on X, formerly known as Twitter. Are we going to buy the Ethereum? No, we're not buying Ethereum. We're getting a bridge loan to solve.
All right, he's just re-saying the same thing. So guys, tell me this. If this hack is so big, I mean, it is so big, but if this is so important and so significant, tell me why the S&P 500, tell me why the S&P is down almost 1.5%. Tell me why this is selling off. The timing, man, is suspicious. I'm not saying that ByBit did something shady or suspicious, but it's suspicious. Feels like FUD. I don't know. They clearly aren't related.
Incident. And the other cold wallets are not affected. So I think just want to reiterate this many times, is only the Ethereum cold wallet that was hacked.
Well, looks like we got a scam. Whatever the hell this is, Agent 16 AI. We've seen 2 users come in that have never spoken here before, paint the same message. This is clearly a scam. Whatever this is, clearly a scam. Agent 16 AI, clearly rug pull. I don't know what it is. Clearly a scam. Let's put this guy on 2x speed to catch up.
People are asking, is it safe to use now? So I think a lot of our retail customers are able to withdraw assets. I would say, to be honest here, I think everything should be back to normal except for Ethereum pricing. So I would, if you are trading Ethereum related products, right now the pricing might be a little off. But I looked around and the other assets are actually looking better now. There's a question about what measures are done to find the hackers. So we have contacted the authorities. They're helping with us. We work closely with many authorities and with cybercrime, and this is something, and we've collaborated in the past, and we have a good relationship with them.
I mean, who cares? Why would we care? Of course they're going to contact authorities. Like, why?
And there was a question about P2P trading. Like we said earlier, all the other services are working, including credit card and deposits. There's a question about a risk in accessing ByBit's site. If you go to our official website, which is bybit.com, that site is still,
Deposits are
the
working.
de
Withdrawals are
facto
working.
site for accessing, and also, your app on your Android or iOS Apple device will still definitely be safe.
The hell's going on? ByBit was hacked for 1.4 million ETH. Ethereum seems okay so far. Watching the fallout here. This is one of their board members or something. CEO has spoken. We don't really know where the vulnerability was.
I think I'm hearing good news that most of the delay from many of our retail customers have been lowered drastically.
I'm hearing that withdrawals are going through now. I can't confirm that myself because I'm live, but people in the chat saying that if you still have assets on ByBit, I would withdraw them. I wouldn't panic and freak out and rush and do this, but I would withdraw them to your own wallet.
And I think I'll be taking a break for about 5 minutes, and I'll come right back and see if there's any new questions, and I'll rehash what Ben said earlier.
Yes, people are saying the hacker left thing. So they were doing a multi-sig transaction earlier this morning. There was some vulnerability, and that's when the hack occurred. So it isn't like this came out of nowhere. This wallet was sitting, and all of a sudden, these coins started moving, which would lead us to believe that the other assets are likely safe. Even Ethereum assets that they may have could likely be safe as long as they're not doing transactions until they figure this out, which would be the only logical thing to do. It'd be crazy to start moving around cold stuff right now without being 100% sure where the vulnerability is. They're claiming they're going to cover the hacker. They're going to rebuy the ETH assets. They're obtaining a bridge loan. It's interesting. Certainly, I believe they're solvent, but the risk of keeping assets there is going up as this goes on. ByBit sounds guilty, says Fast Furia. Could be. I said I have no evidence to suggest that ByBit has done anything wrong. But any hack in crypto, you have to be skeptical of. I'm always skeptical of. It is very easy to get hacked. We see this on Twitter. Your favorite influencers all of a sudden posting links to draining links and whatever, scams, and then saying, oops, I got hacked. Very easy in crypto. Very easy to pretend to get hacked. So I'm not saying that's what's happening, but it is always a possibility. Keep that on your mind. I don't know if there's any more updates right now. I'm going to check their Twitter. We hear them. They're going live kind of on and off. They're not really telling us too much. Nope. Let's see. I'm even hesitant to share anything I find on Twitter because my lord, it's all fake news. Not a lot. Dumping coming? I don't know. I figured the dump would have already happened. Oops, I got hacked. ByBit is not US based, no. Quit cap cold turkey. I think you mean quit vape here, and I did. I quit vape cold turkey. 3 months, baby. Let's go. I think it's 3 months as of like today. I think it was the 20th of November I quit. 3 months today. Let's go. Yeah, there's really nothing more for them to say. I agree, Edward. I've done my spiel. They've done their spiel. And at this point, the funds aren't really, the only way the funds get returned is if the hacker is dumb enough to deposit them into some centralized exchange. Don't really see that happening. This is likely the worst for ByBit. Customers are probably fine. I haven't heard, I don't remember the last time that funds weren't actually SAFU. Every hack we've seen in the space has been covered pretty consistently. I still recommend withdrawing your assets for now. You can put them back on later. Just wait till the storm's kind of weathered. Some interesting, I'll call them coincidences here. NASDAQ, S&P 500, seeing big red days here. Something tells me that that isn't due to this, right? Ethereum, Bitcoin also down slightly. really, really a lot less than you'd suspect. Ethereum down not even 5%, 3.8%. Bitcoin down since the hack. Hack was right here. Bitcoin down 1.6% since the hack from range high today, about 3%. Really just normal volatility. Nothing has really happened. I'm still, until proven otherwise, thinking that this is some bottom FUD. We always get juicy FUD during bull runs. Very spooky, scary things on the way up that feel very real, feel very pressing. Usually urgency is a part of them. I think this is it. No guarantees. This is just my speculation. This is all breaking news as of a few hours ago. We're following it. We're doing our best. That's all I can do. So what am I insinuating? I'm not insinuating anything. Stop waffling. What's waffling? I'm recapping. The FUD today is crazy, I know. That's why I'm live. To be the one to just be calm. It's okay to be calm. Promise you, everything is going to be okay. It's going to be fine. Say something concrete. What could I possibly say? What could I possibly say, MMA fanatic? I could just make shit up. Could be real concrete. Make it up. That's not gonna help you. This is just reality, man. Sorry, I don't say the things you want me to say. It's not how it works. What if ByBit never... Crunk said, what if ByBit never had the Bitcoin in the first place? Well, that would be weird because Bitcoin wasn't involved in this event today. It was only Ethereum, but if they never had the ByBit to begin with, that would be odd. That would be maybe more concerning. Why are stocks dumping? I don't know, man. Hopefully not because I called the top on Wednesday for S&P 500. Hopefully not. What kind of shades are those? They used to be blenders. I don't know if I can even get these anymore. Am I going to the Bitcoin? Yes, I am. Going to the Bitcoin convention in Vegas. That's right. Mt. Gox got hacked. Dun dun dun. Or not Mt. Gox. Fort Knox. It rhymes. Next FTX is ByBit. Dude, that is so emotional. That is so emotional. Such an emotional statement. Love you too, Jesse. We love crypto. Yes, we do. Anyone who's really freaked out, it's just like you're giving yourself away as maybe newer to the space. This is not the scariest FUD we've had. This is not the scariest news. We have had such scarier news. Fort Knox is going to be empty. I don't even know what that would even, I don't even know what would happen if that was true. Likely bound zones. Dude, I really don't think this chart has changed at all. Doesn't really seem like anything has happened. All right, fam. All right. Fib all-time low to high? Maybe. All right, guys. After this live stream, I'm going to be going live in our private group. You can sign up. Go to joincrowncrypto.com. You can get a week free trial, and you can actually join for that stream right now. I recommend it. I don't think we're going to get any real meaningful updates from Binance for the rest of the day. If we do, we'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge. But I got to get ready for the next stream. So join us over there, my friends. Joincrowncrypto.com. That's right. Free trial. Probably going to discuss this more. But I got to get running. We've been live for a while. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be covering this even over the weekend. If news develops, take a deep breath. Withdraw your assets from ByBit. I think it's going to be just fine, fam. Crown out.